Hello friends, myself Dr. Chanchal and welcome back to Chanchal Biology. The topic for today's discussion is reproduction in plants. So first we'll go through the definition of reproduction. So what does reproduction mean? Reproduction is the process by which plant produce new individual or offspring. What does it mean? It means like it is not responsible, this process is not essential for survival of a plant. What does it do? Why it is important? It is important to maintain the continuity of a species in this planet. So reproduction is helpful in this way. So what is the method of reproduction? Method of reproduction is either asexual, and asexual method includes budding, fragmentation, regeneration, and other methods are also there. But another method is the sexual reproduction. So where does sexual reproduction happen in plant? It occur in the angiosperm plant which bears seeds. We are going to read sexual reproduction in flowering plants in detail. And do you know where exactly this flowering happen in plant? And yes, it happens in flower. So now in the video, we'll understand how fertilization happen, where does it happen, how seeds form in the plant, and how fruit get formed in the plant, and why this process of fertilization is important in the plant. So first we'll read about the male reproductive part of the plant. So as we know that male reproductive part of plant is called as stamen. What does it consist? It consists of anther and filament. So I will show you in the picture that where anther and filament exactly lies. So this is an flower. This is the flower from the rice. And as you can see here, this one is the stamen, this long structure. So usually in rice flower consists of the 6 stamen. So this is the filament portion. This is the long structure is the filament, and this one is the anther. So here exactly pollen grain lies in the anther. And now we'll see about the female reproductive part. So what female reproductive part consists of? It is called as, actually first we'll see that what we call female reproductive part. So we call it as a carpel or pistil. So here we don't have to confuse between carpel and pistil. They are similar things. The pistil is a collective term. It can be used for a single carpel as well as for the multiple carpel together. And in the picture we'll see that what this female reproductive part consists of. It consists of ovary, style, and stigma. So in the picture I will show you where all of them lies. So this globular structure is the ovary structure here, as you can see. And this long cylinder structure is called as a tubular structure is called as a style. And this is the stigma, as we can see here. So this is the place in the pistil where actually pollen grains adheres. So due to its property of receiving pollen grains, it has some sticky structure. Flower can be either unisexual or bisexual. Unisexual or bisexual means, first we'll see what unisexual means. Unisexual consists either male reproductive part or female reproductive part. So as we have discussed, male reproductive part is stamen and female reproductive part is carpel. So if flower consists either of these two, then it will be unisexual. And what happen in bisexual? Bisexual consists both stamen and carpel. It means both reproductive organ, male as well as female. An example of these plants are hibiscus, mustard, and rice. The flower of rice I have shown in the picture. So coming to the fertilization in plant, This is the representative image for the pistil in the plant. So as we have discussed that pistil consists of the ovary, style and stigma. So ovary consists of the ovule, which is the female reproductive part inside the ovary, and style is cylindrical in shape, and stigma is sticky and feathery in nature to perceive pollen grains. So pollen grain comes from the stamen and particularly from the anther portion. So this pollen grain germinate here on the surface of stigma and it form a pollen tube. It fertilizes the ovule present inside the ovary, and after fertilization zygote get developed, and after that continuous cell division happens to produce embryo, and this embryo get enclosed in a hard structure called as a seed coat, and this fertilized embryo lead to the formation of seed, whereas the ovary lead to the formation of a fruit. So the seed get enclosed in the fruit, and as we see that we get seed for the next generation so that they can produce similar plant, as we have discussed that in reproduction they produce similar offspring. Type of pollination in plant. So one type of pollination is called as the self pollination. Self pollination means transfer of pollen occur in the same flower, and this is referred as self pollination. It means the plant has to be bisexual, means both male and female reproductive parts should be there so that it can be bisexual. And another mode of pollination is cross pollination. If the pollen is transferred from one flower to another, it is known as cross pollination. So usually it will occur in the monoecious plant, in which only one, either stamen or carpel is there in the plant. Means either male reproductive part or female reproductive part will present, then it is called as the cross pollination. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and please like, share and subscribe. Thank you once again.